Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Subaru Crosstrek. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And finally, we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions are awfully good, I'm not going to lie. It does need a bit of a bath, but in terms of the front here, I'm not seeing any kind of rock chips, which usually you would find in the front. So good start, but let's start going around to see if there is anything that we can find. So tires on here, it's got loads of life left in them. That's actually really fantastic. If I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual, but so far we're cruising at a 10 out of 10.
This blue customer. So I'm trying to get this board out so we don't have to use that avalanche.
Looks like down here you got a really small rock chip right in there. So very small, but nonetheless, good to know. All right. Well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, I give it a clean 9.5 out of 10. It looks really freaking good. So let's hop inside, see what we can find in there. All right. So first things first, we're gonna turn it on. But when we turn the car on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dashboard. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got two lights up right now. The first is the brake light, which is correct. And the second is my seatbelt light, which is also correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, looks super solid. So I'll cycle through a couple things real quick, just for fun. Great. So as far as the interior features go, there's a few. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about any of them. We're just going to go a little bit fast. Now, otherwise, this video will be like 20 minutes. Starting off, you have the heated seats, high and low, working great, high and low. That's cool. You also have your X mode for if you go off-roading. Make sure the AC is working. Wonderful. And yes, that is blowing cold, so that's fantastic. And of course, you can change modes and whatever down there. Up here, you're going to have your cruise control. So that's fantastic on this one. I think this one is actually adaptive cruise control, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. You're going to have your sport mode down here as well. Over here, you're going to have a couple driving features, auto stop start system, all that fun stuff. And then up top, you're going to have your lane departure as well as your pre-collision system. So that's pretty fun. Lights obviously turn on. Pretty basic stuff. So let's make sure the audio is working. Let's change the station to something better.
Be different than any other radio station in Salt Lake City.
Nice. Very good. You're also gonna have your paddle shifters up here, which are a ton of fun. I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for them. I think they're really cool. Let's make sure windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Cool. So good stuff in here. You're also gonna just have basic controls for the screens and, you know, just basic controls. Rear or side mirrors are also working great. Yeah, everything looks super solid. You have a little bit of extra room down here with some plug-ins, so that's fantastic. And then same story in your glove box. As far as the condition of the interior goes, I'll be honest, it's really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. It looks brand new. So, back seat, you got the same story. very, very good condition. So that's cool. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, let's move on. We'll pop the hood, evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then that should be good for our video. There we go. Cool. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a lot about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery in here, it's like a bunch of green crud, all the metal pieces are covered in rust, everything that should be silver is like brown, and there's like spider webs and junk on it, then you know you should maybe ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this is great. This goes very, very well taken care of. Battery looks brand new. All the metal pieces are in good repair. There's really not even dust on it. So very, very good stuff in here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything else you would like to see that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Crosstrek.